Today, I'm going to be telling you guys why sometimes you'll see people cross pass their monkeys in a different way. What I mean by this is, if you look at my druid right here, you'll see it's a 150 instead of a 250. Along with the ninja monkey, us not going for caltrops, for the dartling gunner, us not going for laser shock, and the ice monkey, us not going for deep freeze. But before this video starts, I just wanted to let every single one of you guys watching know that I'm doing a Q&A for my 1,000 subscribers special. All you're gonna need to do is join the Discord down below, verify your account, and then just leave a comment on the Q&A little Discord thing. You can ask me any question and there's an extremely good chance I'm gonna answer it. But y'all probably don't care about that, so let's get to the video. Now, the reason we do this for each different monkey is for all the same reason, and it's to save money. Now, you're most likely gonna see this being used in chimps, or boss runs, or race events, or anything of those sorts because it's used to save money. As an example, let's say you're going for the MID in a boss event. It's unlikely that this is gonna happen, but let's just imagine that in this scenario, you really don't have that much money you're working with. So let's say that you had enough to get laser shock, but not enough to get the actual MAD. Now, like I said, this is unlikely, but the reason we don't go for laser shock here is because it's basically pointless when we have the MAD. It's gonna do basically nothing with the power that we already have, and it's just gonna be wasting $1,000 that we could be spending on farming or maybe saving up for another monkey. This also goes with the enhanced freeze and deep freeze. The enhanced freeze with the super brittle, because you're most likely gonna be pairing it with this. You do not need the deep freeze at all. This is because you're most likely gonna have a village buff on it, which increases the pierce already, and with the ice monkey's high already pierce, you're not gonna need to get this deep freeze, and you can save yourself $500. Now, the ninja is a tough one to talk about because I think we can all agree that the caltrops are pretty good. However, for a situation where we're playing chimps, for example, $500 or $400 for caltrops is quite a lot, especially when that's basically almost the price as a ninja monkey itself. Now, when you're upgrading your ninja monkey at the beginning of the game, you can either go for ninja discipline, distraction, or seeking shuriken. Now, let's say you have it as a 101 right now. You can either spend the money to get caltrops, and just throw out these caltrops with not a lot of pierce and no damage at all, or you can upgrade your ninja monkey into sharp shurikens. I think we can all agree that the sharp shurikens is such a better upgrade than really getting caltrops. So instead of spending $400 on caltrops, you can spend $400 on sharp shurikens, which will make it so it lasts longer in the long run. And then with that $400 you saved, it can save you to get halfway to double shot. So it makes sense why people skip this upgrade, just so they can save the money to actually unlock different cross paths for their monkey quicker. And basically what we said before, except for the druid, is basically the same thing. Now, is it really smart in the long run to skip these upgrades? Not really, but when it comes down to playing chimps or the boss event, you should always try and skip these upgrades unless you need them. And if you're just going for a long game, you should obviously just upgrade them into the full capacity, because it'll just make them more powerful, and who doesn't want more powerful monkeys? And also, about that Q&A I was talking about earlier, my YouTube's also down below, so it would mean a lot if you could subscribe and help me get to 1,000 subs. But wait, before the video ends, there are some shoutouts that I need to give. So, on TikTok, shout out to GGGKHH as going as a dragon for Halloween. And shout out to Lucky Smile for staying in their room for Halloween alone, alright? If you need a friend, you can always talk to me, buddy, so do not worry, and I hope you guys had a good Halloween. And for YouTube, shout out to Floppy the Floppe for going as nothing, sadly. Make sure next year you have a Halloween costume, or I'm gonna be coming to your house while you're walking around trick-or-treating and taking all your candy. So if you want a shout out in the next video, all you're gonna need to do is go down to my Discord, join it, leave a comment in the Q&A, and comment down below, balloon. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.